Doing? This is Daniel again. Hey, man. I was sitting outside today, actually having class outside, and I just had a vision for a school where you have a stone hearth, a few feet high, that's circular. And around that is a covered area, just simple. Maybe it's a perimeter supported by poles or pillars. And then around that are trees, which would keep the sun from getting into that area if and when it's hot. And around that ring of trees, field in all directions. And that's the school, that's the whole structure. Classes can be divided by whatever needs to be done by whom. It doesn't need to be by age. It doesn't even need to be something like, we're doing that over there, we're doing this over here, y'all doing that over there. And it's so different and so separate. Why can't things just blend right in? How are math and science really separate? Speaking of math and science, I say math and astronomy go together because doing those calculations, practicing navigation, contextualizing this usage of numbers, right? That's the real way to teach it, make it real. So those go together. Um, Life sciences, man, farming, that goes into biology, diet, chemistry, genetics, microbiology. We talk about microbes that you deal with when farming, all of those things. You know, culture. You should be having, art, pottery, dance, drums, poetry, literature, history. The study of peoples, man, interaction with peoples, all going together. And teach work, teach carpentry. Pottery is like kind of like a work and an art. um, other things, teach sewing, teach making of clothes, teach industry. Everyone in the school, from the youngest child to anyone else who's involved in any way, should be present when you have meetings about what way to take it, how to use the funds, how to develop. I mean, should a school live off donations or should they invest donations and, make it a kind of a model? So teach business right there. That goes right into accounting, right? Right into planning, all of those things, communication. And then with that field, that's the classroom, that's the learning area too. So whatever learning is going on, whatever needs to be done to do that, there's that space there, there's that openness. Having the hearth, it can keep people cool. Sorry, well, the hearth itself would keep people warm by having a fire there in winter. If it's too cold for someone or anyone to come, don't come. If you're sick, you shouldn't come to school. And then when it's hot, you have that ring of trees to keep the sun off, condition the air, and that covered area, again, that doesn't even get touched by the sun because of the trees. So there's that double layer of cooling effect. And plant lemongrass around, keep mosquitoes away. You know what I mean? Those are all things for people to maintain, everybody participating in the upkeep of the institution of which they are a constituent part. Um, if it wasn't going to be by a body of water on the property, then it could be something where there's a swim day, the whole school goes to swim. And you might as well do some marine biology and other aquatic topics while you're there, you know? And the thing is, you can develop skills, you can learn how to apply them, you can actually get to apply them, you can build knowledge, and do all of those things. I mean, look, does a school need to have a bunch of state textbooks with excerpts of great works? Or if I think that we need to talk about theme as a teacher, can I just say, everybody bring a book? We're going to talk about what a theme is, different ways that you might find it. Why don't you read your book and start talking to us about what the theme is and how you found it? You know, I wouldn't mind if I was doing that and a high school kid brought in Spot Goes to School. There's a theme there. They can find it. You're still reading, you're still analyzing, you're still picking it apart. Why not say, hey, I've gathered part of, part of my idea about what the theme is was gathered from the pictures. That's reading as much as anything else, right? An overall literacy, you know? So it's just vision I had for a school, man. Had to share it with you, you know, and yeah. So, man, be blessed. Hit me up. You can still email me, but I just made this as a video to let you know. And also, I thought whoever else in the world might be interested in something like that. I mean, let's do it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of places where you can get land. There's a lot of possibilities in the world. Love y'all. Peace.